My husband died of pure negligence. He walked into the Cook County Jail a healthy 42-year-old man, and he left out in the body bag. So I'm out here every day fighting to try to get justice for him and get justice for the others that's back there suffering daily. My name is Cassandra Greer-Lee. I am the wife of Nickolas Lee. He was the third person to die after contracting the coronavirus at the Cook County Jail. My experience with the Cook County Jail has been absolutely horrible. Tom Dart is the Cook County Sheriff. He oversees the jail, which Cook County Jail is the largest county jail in the United States of America. But the reason why Tom Dart is at fault for what happened to my husband, he has a budget of $600 million where he has to oversee and take care of the detainees, the pretrial detainees that's inside of that facility. He did absolutely nothing to prepare for this pandemic. No mask, no sanitizing products, no anything. My husband was in a dormitory style unit where it's one common space with 50 other gentlemen. So he didn't know, he wasn't knowledgeable about the coronavirus. I wasn't either. So I would watch news every day, and the CDC would give us briefings on, what to do, how to try to, stay safe. And I would relay those messages to my husband to tell him, they say it's airborne, keep your face covered, everything. I would call to try to get him help even before he got sick, because he was there with two other gentlemen that showed some of the symptoms of this virus, and they began to get sicker and sicker. My husband didn't have the first symptom until March 29th. He called me, he had a sore throat. I told him, please don't worry. It's just a common cold. I will continually call, but to no avail. I made 132 phone calls. Actually, I believe I made more, but to no avail. I couldn't get anyone to help me. I couldn't get anyone to help him. And as time went on, my husband just became sicker and sicker. And when they finally helped him, April 6th, and took him over to John Stroger Hospital, he was already in a severe stage of COVID, and he died 6 days later. After my husband died, and I became really active to try to make sure this didn't happen to another family, to endure what I'm enduring daily, the negligence, and it just became, I found out so many things that this man is just doing under his leadership. It's just not right to human beings, from just not taking care of them. These are pretrial detainees. They haven't been found guilty of anything. You have people back there that's been there for 9-10 years. People are sick back there. They're not getting health care. I mean, it's rodents. They don't have the things that they need. I'm not saying this have to be like a Holiday Inn or a sweet, but soap, sanitizing products, tissue. You shouldn't have to beg for those things when you have a budget of $600 million to take care of them. A young man by the name of Raheem Hatter just died last week under Tom Dart's leadership. This 23-year-old young man should not be dead.
An inmate was found beaten to death in his cell at the Cook County Jail. Officials say 24-year-old Raheem Hatter was found unresponsive early this morning with injuries to his head.
Together, and he have a lot of backing from politicians. So when it's just common people like me that is fighting against him, I can't do it alone. And that's why my goal is just to keep shedding light on all the negligence back there and what's going on. I'm in a city where the politicians will tell you something behind closed doors and will not support you openly. They won't. And inmate lives do not matter here in Chicago. It matters to people like me because I'm on the losing end. I'm just doing the best that I can.